It's cool. I feel like I'm going against my hip hop card because it is some great rapping on here, but it's the same stuff. Like I'm kind of just drained. What's up, everyone? This is Tatum. I'm back with another episode of Fuck This Review, where today I'm going to be discussing Westside Gunn's new album, Hitler Wears Hermès 8, Sincerely Adolf. It's a long, long ass title. Here we are. I feel like this is my third. I feel like I've done a lot of Westside Gunn reviews in 1 year of me starting this channel. That is kind of crazy. And sorry if I come off this way. It's just kind of hard to get excited. Like, this is my third album of Westside. I feel like I reviewed, and it's like, yeah, it's a lot. And that doesn't take anything away from the album. It's just like, here we are again. First thoughts. Westside knows how to put together an album. The production is good. The bars are there, and it's a Westside album for me. That's just my first impressions from it. He gives us so much body of work that it's kind of hard to. I don't know. For me, it's kind of hard to miss the artists when they drop so much. So it makes me feel like, here we go again. Like I'm fucking Keenan and Kel and shit. It's only 13 records on here. 2 of those are skits. 11 records in total. 40-something minutes. Not that long of a record. The first official song was Mariota. That has Stove God on it. The thing with Stove God on this album that kind of made it dope to me, it gave off that purple tape feel of Raekwon and Ghostface. How Ghostface is co-starred on it, and I feel like Stove God co-starred on this. There's a bunch of co-stars on here, but he got a lot of screen time. I need that West Side line on Mariota. He said, rub the Pyrex 3 times, my Coke Genie appears. I thought that was just so sick. I have to say, for that record right there is one of the, I think some of the best I've heard out of Westside. Because, like I said, we get so much from him, but some of it can just sound like he's there producing, but he got his shit off on that first track. His flow was in pocket. The punchlines was there. The beat was hard. But Stove God had some shit too. They like when you coming, I should make you wait longer for asking. I was in the kitchen dancing like the Jacksons. All them bricks, bitch. I went Theo Ratliff. I was like, ooh, wee, that's a hard bar. So hard intro on the album. Everybody showed up lyrically to me. I don't think nobody phoned in a verse. It sounded like it was a competitive environment. Just like, oh, that's what you said? All right, watch this shit I'm about to say. From there, we go on the Vogue cover, and that might be one of my favorites on the record. That beat is just so fucking hard. Vogue cover is just so ill, and Stove God killed that hook. Let the work dry on the Vogue cover. I love that record all the way up until, that's the one with the Jill Levert sample, right? Yeah, the Eddie Levert sample, singing like Eddie Levert. I thought it was cool to put that OJ's sample in there, but it went on too long for me. Like, it was like, they could have cut it off after like the first bar. And then Stove got a verse about him going to his plug house and his plug doing all this shit around the house, washing his car, cutting his grass, making him wait. It was like a test for him. And he was like, shit, if this is what I got to do to wait for that shit, I'll wait all day type shit. I love that fucking verse from Stove God. That verse was so dope. I need to listen to more Stove God. Don't kill me, but this is the first time I'm hearing him like in this form. So, yeah, I never listened to a whole Stove God album. Maybe I should review one. That Margella is Margella Split Toes is another beat that's just hard. The production is so solid. Westside Gunn knows how to pick production so good. He doesn't miss when it comes to production. And that's the one when he had the guy talking about the Richard Mill at the end, I believe, and how to pronounce it. Richard Mill. Westside flow in there was so dope. What did he say? If you think you fucking with me, I think not. The new legend, put the heckler in your mouth for talking reckless. Eating at Four Seasons breakfast, mess hall. We got the weapons. Trade my orange for your milk in my cell. I'm eating Wheaties. Make this fly shit look so easy. Mac 11 getting squeezy. Nigga fucking CEOs in jail and shit. It's what you do after the brick. Bitch, I'm Draymond. It's just probably the hardest bar of the year. It's the hardest bar of the year. Like, you can't. You can't. I don't think there's nothing gonna top that this year. That bar is so fucking hard. And toast to the one they hate the most. I like that. Draymond's dope. These records are cool, but it's nothing that's like, oh my gosh, stand out. I love Sauce Walker verse on Westheimer. That's a dope record as well. Line on there, I went in there lying and spinning like Barry Sanders is like another bar that's just crazy. Jadakiss verse, the Griselda track. Oh, sorry, Bash Money as well. Bash Money was so fucking dope. Wayne just went the fuck off. Like I said, Wayne has just been on a fucking tear with the features for the past year and a half, and he doesn't show any signs of slowing up. And he even shouted out Cash Money. He's Young Money, Cash Money. For codeine, I'm a crash dummy. He said some shit on there. He was just, like I said, I forgot what review it was, but Wayne needs to do an album with more production like the Tyler album. He sounds great. Claire's back with DJ Clue. I thought that was cool for them to put DJ Clue at the top of the record. Westside goes off and then he talks his shit. Then Conway comes in. Conway's probably the best in Griselda. His shit is just too natural. And Benny went off too. And when did Benny sign to Def Jam? Did I miss something? When did Benny sign to Def Jam? Is that the reason he's holding that Drake feature off so long? He wanted to be his major label debut? I just love the quote of how your big homie ain't got no money is just nasty. And the Benny line that stood out to me when he said, when you come up and they don't eat with you, it make them jealous. You should be only concerned about the paper we made together. That's a hard bar. And I love the Spoons record with Conway and Westside going back and forth. It just reminded me of old Griselda. Funny, I used to think before I knew who Griselda was, I thought they were a group like just Conway and Westside. And that record where they're going back and forth was pretty dope. I want to see that more. I know they did it on the Shady album, but when they're on records together going back and forth like that, it sounds so fucking dope. 716 Mile, whatever you want to pronounce it. The beat's cool on 716 Mile, but it kind of gets exhausting. Like dun 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 dun. Like it's just that all the way through. They kill it, of course, but it's nothing special. Let me get into the best songs. Westheimer, Bash Money, and Vogue cover. I love the Right Now. I love Right Now too, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Vogue cover over Right Now. Right Now it's right there. Worst song, Perry Perry. Best line, my favorite line is not even from Westside. It comes from Sauce Walker. Tricks are for kids, silly them. Them niggas think they big as smalls, but they really Kim. I'm in the gym above the room. Lethal Shooter. When Jay dropped Ghetto Gospel, I was chilling at the jeweler. Thank you, Hove. I could have signed to Jay-Z and been a Rockefeller, but I have 4 bitches clocking millions on steady rocking fellas. I got lots of cheddar, all cheese and Swiss and mozzarella. Shit, I done had so much pepper jack, I should own the deli. I was like, oh my gosh. That's the best shit, homie. He went the fuck off on there. That was a crazy, unexpected like verse. When he just kept going, I was like, oh shit. And it's the most standout verse to me on this whole album, for real. But as far as a rating, fucks given, I give it a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Really a 2 out of 5, but I'm gonna give it a 3 because I like Westside. For reasons that I'll mention in my recap. So let's wrap this shit up. In closing, when it comes to Westside Gunn's Hilla Wears Hermès 8, it's cool. I feel like I'm going against my hip-hop card because it is some great rapping on here, but it's the same stuff. Like I'm kind of just drained from, I wouldn't say Griselda, but just the West Side sound. Like I don't know, like I'm just kind of drained with it. It's so much, like I feel like I just can't breathe. Like they don't give me time to sit with music, and it makes me feel like quality over quantity, you know? I'd rather them just chill and just give me, like Benny don't drop that many albums. Like, yes, he does, I'm lying. But I'd rather them just chill and spread out the pace a little bit more now that they have like a little leverage, because it taints projects for me, and it's not a bad project. Like I said, the production is good. Everybody's coming with their A game far as with their pen, but it's just something that lacks for me. It's nothing that's really stood out to me. Even the Jadakiss verse that was cool is like, it didn't even feel like a great Jada verse, and Jada doesn't even have bad verses. I can't see myself going back to this. If you're a Griselda fan, I'm pretty sure you'll love it. Like, I'm pretty sure. And to all the Griselda fans and all the Westside fans out there, let me know, how did you feel about this album? How do you feel overwhelmed with the Griselda music? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what's your favorite 3 records on here. That's pretty much it. As always, though, fuck this review. I'm Tatum. Peace.